Oh, he's in a different... Oh, there you are. Hey, mate. I'm hoping that you're the only dude in here. I feel like you broke in on your own. Alright. Cool. Alright, what do we got in here? Valentine's Day card. What is this place? It's got food, or is this... Oh, it's got weird shit in it. Hold on, I saw keychains. Got a bug. Got a trash goblin. Oh my god, it's Grim. Alright, hold on. I'll keep that for Grim. I am looking for a new keychain because I had a cat one once. I don't know what this place is. I'm pretty certain I've got a bottle opener. Duck keyring. This is weird. I haven't even fully cleared this place. Hold on. Just make sure there's no zombies at the back. Okay. Doesn't appear to be any zombies out the back, and I don't know what this is in this area over here. What's this? Tote bag, bricks, crayons, teddy bear, all this stuff. Dish rag. I have not seen a store like this. I don't know what this is. Yo-yo, toy plane. I guess a kid's toy store, perhaps. I never even considered going into one of these. Like, it just looks like a grocery store to me. I've got a spider at home. I've already got a duck thing. I did find some, like, random toys when I was looting places. Dice. I think you can amuse yourself with this. I don't know if she could play with, like, the Rubik's Cube. That'd be kind of neat if you could, you know. It's key ring. Another one. I don't mind the concept of maybe taking home some key rings. Also, like, the toy cars and shit. Like, I've got a couple of ducks and shit at home, but I like the fact that you can get, like, different little cars. I'm taking that car. I like that. I know there's a purple one here, but, like, I think there was another one in an aisle over. Oh, gloves. Oh, that'd be good. I don't have leather gloves. I have, like, a fucking steel glove. That's... looks like a different shade of blue. It's not. Dice. Is that teddy bear different? I thought it's like a different, like a color. Maybe it's the same. There's a lot of toy planes in here. Okay, I found like a couple of key rings, which I mean, I'm not mad about. I've already got that. And I don't know what's down over here because it's too fucking dark to see. I don't know if you can steal decals. Huh, okay. There's more boxes back here. Oh, there's a different color car. Neat. It's green. I think that's all of them. There is, like, this skinny area. Oh, it goes into the fucking bookstore. Okay, hold on. That's worth my time. I will go for the bookstore. I don't know if there's anything in the bookstore. Could be. No? No zombies? Oh, that's good. All right, I'm cool with this. You know? Okay, none of that. Is this a... oh, it's another toy store? Why is there two toy stores so close to each other? What is this fucking marketing strategy? Oh, cat keyring. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Can I put that on my thing? I want to... how do I work it? Do I just put it into this one? There we go. All right, nice. I don't even think I've got like a vehicle taxi key. I'm going to have to leave that at home. But I've been looking for a little cat one since I first found the little silver cat one. I'm so happy with that. That's about goddamn time I found one of those. I don't need 2 Grims. I've got the dark. What's in this? They have a smoking pipe in the children's fucking era, but there's one of these, which I did like. The keyring bottle opener. That thing is fantastic. I haven't seen one of those for a while. Pocket knife sounds good. I feel like that should be lightweight. I'll take a better look at that at home, and I'll take the belt because, like, I think I can pull that apart for stuff. Playing cards. These are not books. I'll tell you that much. Could you imagine if you could melt down stuff like the crayons and shit to, like, add color to stuff for, like, no other reason than for, like, shits and giggles of it? Is that a aquamarine little car? Hey, real. Welcome in. Yeah, no. Hold on. Right, you. You get a fuck off for 10 minutes for that. I don't find that funny, ever. So, I've already got a bug, keyring. And what else we got in here? Got more. There's a lot of teddy bears and stuff. I'm not really a teddy bear collector. Or a doll collector and stuff. Yeah, right. Which is ironic because I used to, my grandmother used to give me a lot of, what do you call them? Porcelain dolls when I was growing up. I had like a lot of those. It was like she collected them. And I think whenever she wanted a new one, I got the old ones. I do think she got me like a couple of like original ones and stuff. But like, I unfortunately had to get rid of my porcelain doll collection when we went away on holidays and we came back and our cats had gotten fleas when I was a kid, and the fleas got into like the porcelain dolls, like mock fur and mock hair and stuff, and kind of can't. I'm sure that there's ways to like clean and treat them and stuff, but this is like pre-internet times, like not like pre-internet time, but this is pre like, you know, look shit up on the internet and stuff. So unless you knew an expert that knew how to like take care of them and stuff, we just didn't know how to like properly like clean that shit out of them. So yeah. One of those like fun little things that happened that's like, you know. But anyway, shit happens. So I've got like a bunch of like key rings. I got myself a little cat key ring, which is really nice. Been looking for one of those. I will actually put this in the trunk for the moment because I do have to keep track of when I die. I will have to put that into the house on display as well because it keeps track of that. But I do have this specific key ring and that's going to keep track of my lives as well. So it's going to like, I don't know, make things a little bit confusing. I do kind of want to zip up there because I don't know if there's something back there. And also, I have been in 2 stores here as well. I don't know if we can fit. It's a bit tight there, but we'll try to scoot up the back here. This is the worst possible spot that I could have taken this car through, but fine. The only reason why I'm going to go through here is I've been into the ice cream place, I think, and there was something else up here. Is it here? I thought there was more. There's like a big shopping thingy there, which I don't think I went into. This is it just a shopping center? Like it looks like it's furniture. Hold on. It's entertainment. There's furniture and shit there. I guess this could be like a cinema. Maybe. There are a few zombies in this area. I can't quite see. I'm guessing it's like maybe a restaurant bar, perhaps. Which would make more sense than like a cinema, you know. But I'm not going to try to go through that. And I did clear out a lot of zombies in this spot, but they've all obviously fucking respawned. The donuts will have expired. I don't know about that Le Mans place, if that's got anything. What is blue? Blue was apartments and it's hospitality. I guess that's probably more food, maybe? What is this? Let's go have a quick looky-loo. What this is. You are a boat club. Okay. Wait, can you get boats in this game? That's a legitimate question. Because if it is, that's wild. There's a fresh taxi out here. And there's a couple of nice looking cars I'd like to take a look at. No boats in vanilla. Okay. Well, I'll take a look at a couple of the cars here because there's like only a zombie in the zone that I'd have to deal with for the moment. So, there's a mod called Autosar Yachts. Oh yeah? That doesn't surprise me. There we go. Down you go. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. In the same way that there's like, you know, expanded vehicles and stuff. It doesn't surprise me that somebody would add like a boat or something to it, you know? Let's have a quick squiz at the cars. I have got a spare fuel can in my van. So if I do see like a good car, I wouldn't mind grabbing one to like beep beep and like run some people out. Oh my god. That's a good car. Can I get into it? It's probably fully locked, but ain't gonna stop me. Okay, this one's fully locked. Except, can I... I'll just go around the front. I'll smash a specific window. So, oh, there is one dude over there. You know, one thing I appreciate is I haven't seen one of these cars have an alarm on it yet for, well, apart from the police van. Go smash that window and try to get in that way. Especially if they ever start adding towns across the river. I am not familiar really with the river. There's a couple of zombies over there. I've seen like there is like a bit of river here, but I haven't actually seen where it all goes yet. Jump in the front. Let's unlock these doors. Let's unlock the trunk. Check if there's actually anything in here. There's a band-aid, there's gum, there's adhesives, there's shit that I can set fire to later, so that works for me. I'll take some of that stuff. Honestly, I could set fire to the parking ticket too. There's a lot of matchbooks here. So, yeah, adhesive, matchbook, I'll take them. But I will get this... I'll get this set up, because if this is a good car... I don't love the concept of destroying a good car, like a genuinely really great one, but this has got fuel, right? If I could use a car to its absolute maximum to mow down like a bunch of zombies, I would probably use like a pristine car, and ideally. Mind you, if one of these also work, I'd rather use that. Okay, so this works. Let's mark up a couple of cars in the place. So there is a drivable car here. There is a drivable car. I don't know if it's here. I think it's here. If I came down for the fuel station, maybe here, possibly. It doesn't have fuel in that one, but that's fine. I do want to look at that taxi. I do like using taxis for zipping around and killing zombies and stuff, you know. I don't know why. I think because the taxi was the first car I got in this game. I just have like the soft spot for them as well. You've got 13% fuel, but you're basically wrecked, but you do have fuel. As long as you're not like switched on at the moment. No, you're locked. I could smash that one. That one's a drivable car. I don't see any zombies here, just real quick. I don't like having my back to the woods because there's a chance that they could be hiding and I just don't see them yet, you know? It's unsettling. So 8% fuel, half battery. Most everything's okay-ish. Can I get into you? No. Do you have anything in your boot? Can I get into your boot? Oh, you got a bucket and shit, and a jack and a pump. I'll take those. I've got them at home, but if I wanted to do something with my tires here, which I do want to pump up my tires, because I don't know if that's what my problem is on this one. Those zombies are still way over there, so I'll just get the tires pumped up. Because I've got like 2 back tires are like questionable. Where are you? Tires. You. Inflate tire. And then I'll inflate that one. Because I don't know if they've got damage versus the... They're on like a 25 out of 30. And the front tires are doing alright, but my engine's not great. I could like pull apart a lot of these cars. I've got good food, which is great. I've still got a lot of capacity in this car, which is good. If I get to a point where I've got like all the food out of this town and my car is not full enough to drive home yet, I might do some mechanic shit while I'm here. Because then if I can get my mechanics up and I can repair my car and shit, and I can bring home a bit for the other car, that would be great. But it would also save me like doing an additional trip while I've got some food. Because this car has got a lot of like boot capacity. So I should be able to like take quite a lot of stuff. I don't know if that made it any better. It does look like it's a little bit more orangey green. I don't know if this slowly brings it up to color as it's doing it, or if it only does it after it's inflated it. So I kind of want to keep an eye on that for a second. Although I think I'm working on this one. And it's 47. It didn't make the tire any better. Okay, so inflating it doesn't necessarily make it better. I might as well pump up the other two if that's the case then, you know. In the store. The short banter. Anyone I thought was new. Well, I get a lot of people come in and the very first thing that they say is usually something that's going to potentially get me dead in a game. And I don't appreciate when people do that. So, like, depending on the night, depending on, like, my tolerance of the night and what's been going on and stuff, normally people either get timed out or banned and stuff. So, yeah, I kind of, like, am pretty solid with, like, what I do and don't tolerate here. So, yeah, just, if you're gonna, like, comment and give me advice and stuff like that, don't tell me something that's gonna get me killed in the game. I don't appreciate it, you know. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, welcome in. And yeah, I'm just kind of getting around and enjoying, you know, trying to get some food stores going. I don't know why that sounded like you just opened a fucking door, love. Hold on. Hang on a second. Did you open that? No? Did you pop the tire? Hold on. That's another thing that could have happened. Please tell me you didn't pop the tire. I've got a jack, but I don't have a spare tire. Did you brush up? Brush up. Okay, they're all good. I don't know what that thud was. That was the bonnet then. But that doesn't make sense for what that noise was before. I was working on a tire, not the bonnet. I'm glad that it didn't, like, pop that, but, like, fucking hell. You know? Also, I love the fact that I now have, like, a half a dozen fucking keychains in here because it's all counting it as, like, individual containers. I didn't really consider that. It would be nice if you could, like, hang that on the wall. Whoa, my game audio's freaking out. I don't know what it's doing. Probably because we've got a lot of rain. I will need to get more water soon, but I've got a thought. I could take... It is pretty late. If they don't walk over here, they might in the night though. I might go park over near the black van. Seat occupied with... Oh, the fucking... The generator. That's the thing. Yeah, okay. Fucking hell, you know. Hey kid, welcome in. What are you up to? Well, you beef rules to your channel. Read them all, brain doing a thing, wondering where I went wrong. Doesn't matter, don't like it, followed the rules, got punished instead. I can get through. Have a good one. No worries. Enjoy your night. I'm not going to like add every single specific rule. Like there's a common sense level to this, you know. Like if I wanted to add like every single rule to my channel that like is like no, it would be massive, and most of the time people just don't bother to read them anyway, so there's no point in me like adding every single thing. It's the same thing with like most of my like socials and stuff like that. Like I've had a few people be like, oh, you need to add this specific rule if it's a problem, and it's like most people just don't bother to read them in the first place, which is half of the problem, you know. But yeah, I tried playing this game, but look, he suck. Look, I think Project Zomboid is not necessarily like a easy, like starting point kind of game. You know, I don't know. I've taken like a little bit of time to kind of like get to this point where like I can keep her alive and like, you know, I don't know, survive and fight zombies without automatically dying or scratched and stuff. I definitely found that like wearing a shit ton of clothes has helped me not get scratched automatically every single time I fight a zombie, because I was dying to scratches originally. Oh, that's right. We need water. We could go sleep up at... I'll tell you what, before we go up there, I know I just turned on the car. Let me chuck some fuel in this. If I'm going to go up to the fuel station to sleep for the night and get some water, I might as well chuck some fuel in the car here, you know? I need that hose too. Because I also want this car as a car that I can use, because it is drivable, and I think that one might be almost pristine. I'll have a look at that soon too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, it's all good. The delay is crazy. There is a bit of a delay. There is also a bit of like my response time as well. So I can't do too much about the delay between YouTube and Twitch. Because when I go live and it automatically sends it straight to Twitch, and then it waits like 2-3 seconds, and then it sends it to YouTube, and then over time YouTube gets progressively further behind kind of thing. But like you can make it a little bit better occasionally by like refreshing. But also I do take like a hot minute to respond to people, because like, yeah, there you said, oh, okay. Like however long it took you to send that through initially for me to get it, I just got it then. I do sometimes take a minute. Like if I'm still responding or I'm still talking about something, I will finish talking about whatever I'm talking or responding and stuff before I respond again, which sometimes people come in and they say hello, and I like will try to, like I realize that I'm in like a big gas bag, and I'm like, I will try to quickly acknowledge them in amongst the conversation and keep with the conversation, because I do want them to know that I saw them and said hi and stuff. Like I'm not ignoring them and stuff, you know. So it's like 5 seconds, much more than 5 seconds. Oh yeah. But that's the other thing too, is by the time I see it and respond, and then it's like, you know, you get it and you hear it and stuff like that, like it's about as close as I think I can get it. I could take a book in here, but I'm just gonna get water and probably park up and sleep in my car for the night here, because I'll probably also need water again in the morning. And it's kind of early enough that I could make her read before sleep if I wanted to. It wouldn't be too much of a problem. What are you doing, Keelan? What are you up to? Give me some water, and then I will also fill up that gas can too. Try getting bundled. Was it try getting Buddy into... But they say it's too stressful. I actually find like a few people find like a few of the games that I like really enjoy to be like stressful. And I'm like, I only find it stressful if you haven't played for a hot minute, or like you're starting and stuff. Like Project Zomboid, I found that like there is one of those cases where like I started off slow. Like I didn't try to go out and absolutely slog down all the zombies and stuff. I tried to fight them. I failed. It was hard. I start again. Once I realized that like putting a lot of time and effort into trying to get like skills when you're just gonna die is not like the point in time where you should be trying to get skills. Like you should probably try to get like good at killing zombies first, or staying alive first, and then try to like get the rest of the stuff, you know. I feel like that's better. I think just got power back. Out for 31 hours and 3-hour window of having it in between 2 outages. Jesus Christ. That sounds like a hell of a long time. Like, I know some places got like a lot of power outages and stuff, but that's a bad one. At least you've got like your light and your power bank and stuff set up as well, so at least you've got like something. But yeah, I'm sure that after like 30 odd hours, everything's like drained. Still managed to sneak like 10 minutes of lurk into previous stream to maintain streak. I was wondering about that. I wasn't sure about asking how your streak went. Because I'm like, you do deal with power outages, and like, you're going to lose it at some point, and you really need to not feel bad if that happens, because power outages are outside of your control. So, like, I also don't know if, like, you know, how long you'd need to lurk on like a phone to be able to maintain a streak, and if that's even viable when like phone might be an emergency situation in your case, you know. So, yeah. Definitely don't stress. If you lose it, and it's fine. If obviously, like, you know, oh, these are getting stale. Probably eat them. If, yeah, if you have an outage or something like that and you lose your streak, don't worry about it, you know. I tried to play DayZ with my parents, but they thought it was boring. I haven't played DayZ myself. I don't even know if I've seen any gameplay of it. So I was playing 7 Days to Die before I started playing this, and I was really adamant that I didn't want to play Project Zomboid. I was not interested in it. Like, really not interested in it. And I didn't even want to, like, hear about it or talk about it or anything. And then, what do you call it? I was convinced by, like, my community and stuff. Like, I was getting, like, slightly interested in it because I was watching a streamer, that did like special events and stuff. It wasn't just playing the game, it was like special showcases of like where people that already had experience playing the game came together to do a thing, and I found those were kind of interesting. Obviously not how you're supposed to play the game itself. Oh, this is a bad day to be out here. But well, I could use the van, but I'll tell you what, I'll read the book that I brought for a bit and see if the weather clears up, because I can't be doing shit in this kind of weather, honestly. I can't see well enough to be safe, and I don't have enough clear places around the place to be safe, so I'm very stuck with this one. But yeah, no, I was getting on the verge of becoming interested in Project Zomboid, and then my community kind of like encouraged me, and then on top of that I was like, look, if you know, if I happen to get it, I'll play it and stuff. So yeah, somebody ended up getting it and I'm like, alright, I'm playing it. I will hydrate, Keelan. Laptop has like 2 hours of battery life in it. So they have 2 power banks dedicated to keeping the routers going. Oh damn. But yeah, by all means, Keelan, I'll catch you later. I've got only 2 streams next week. I've got 3 days off rigging, so Monday and Tuesday I'll be streaming. Hopefully by then you'll have all your power and shit back consistently. I will have my water. Why the ads for streaming on YouTube? Because it's something that we streamers have enabled. I've only got it on for like medium. I also wasn't sure when they fucking happened, so that's wild to see. Because nobody's ever mentioned them happening. So yeah, this is the first time I've got confirmation that ads are running. But no, I have like basic ads and stuff. It's what helps support my community and stuff, you know. So yeah, it's a way for people to support me without having to like, you know, cheer or what do you call it, super chat or anything like that, like, or sub and stuff. So the thing has cleared up, so we are going to get zipping around again. I'm gonna see if I can get that thing. I saw that one. It's just I can't allow it. It physically won't actually allow me to let that one through Keelan. But yeah, it's fine. There's only the BU word in there that it's got a problem with. That's all it was. What's that? I did not like that for some reason. Yeah, I can't do anything about that as long as you see the joke. What? What? 2 goopers? Yeah, well, basically, I mean, I only have that one as a banned word because I tended to find that the people, not yourself, not in this instance, but the people that were specifically using it were normally